Alright, welcome back, and in this lesson we're going to talk about how to model a fork. Okay, so fork, you can see you can try to get some quick images from the internet. Okay, we're going to model something simple, maybe similar to this. Okay, or in match with our previous spoon. Okay, let's go to here. All right, so quite a long time ago, we did a spoon. Okay, so we're gonna mold something and probably in match with that design. Okay, there's a round at the back and here. Okay. Alright, and by the way, this is my channel, so if you like what I'm teaching, so I will be really appreciate that you give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Okay, and thanks, and let's get back to our lesson here. So I'm going to start creating with a box and scale it down and push it longer. Okay, and after that I will have to size down the front part. Okay, you can see like a spoon, fork. So normally like the back here it was like broader and this is more narrow. Okay, I would like to size it down, like go to vertex. Okay, right click, go to vertex, and whenever we see something like this, you can see that there's a gradient color like fade off slowly. You have to click B. Okay, B, it's a soft selection mode. Okay, so press R, scale it down. Alright, and we can try to click number 3. Okay, so clicking number 3 allows us to preview smooth, but obviously this is not looking good, so it looks like a stick. Okay, it's like a weapon. Not good. Alright, bad intentions. Okay, so we would like to add some lines, add some segments to round it up. Okay, so let me go to Tools, Mesh Tools, Insert Edge Loop, and I wanted to get an edge loop somewhere here. Okay, so if your edge loop it's not allowing you to drag around, you can just go here, double click, and make sure you reset tool. Okay, so it says like relative distance from edge, and that allows us to drag around. Okay, and we want to drag one more. That's up to here. Okay, so that if I click number 3, so you can see that it is able to maintain the sharpness at the front and also give you some round edges at the back. Okay, so the key to make it round edges at the back, we have to place a line somehow that it gives us a kind of like a square. So this is not really squarish, so probably maybe just let me select that and drag it slightly backwards. Okay, so I think that's better. Okay, now let us probably select that surface and extrude. So we go to here, edit mesh, extrude. So this extrude is one of the best tool I would say like invented for Maya for modeling. Okay. And G, and especially that G, it's really useful. Okay, so it's like a spatula. Okay, not really a spatula, but some kind of like a stake for you to do some painting jobs or scratch things out. Okay, now it looks more like a spatula. Okay, after that, so we definitely need the smooth, and we want to add more segments on it. Okay, so after we add more segments, then only we can extrude it out. Okay, just like the picture that we did. Okay, we need these segments to be created. Okay, so I think maybe more. Let me just drag it out, and I would like to add one more line. So go to add insert edge loop, click and drag to here. Okay, number 3, we're good. Alright, so let's go to mesh and add a smooth. Okay, we want to smooth it twice, so let's click on this. Okay. Alright, we subdivide it into 2 times, twice of it, so that we have some nice like distributed lines over here. Okay, and over here as well. Okay, that's enough segments for us to do the fork, like extrude, 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 extrude. Okay, so we're good. So I click Q to quit it from that divisions. Okay, so if you have done something wrong, alright, so you can always come back to here. And you can see there are histories that we did just now. So I can come back to here and change. Okay, so let me just put it like S2. So spacebar, left click, slide to the left and go to top view. Okay, zoom in, right click, alternate, zoom in, and I am going to delete this. Okay. Alright. So right now, so let us fill up some gaps in between. So I'm gonna select that and then go with bridge to fill up the polygons. G to repeat last action. J Q quit. G Q quit. Okay, so we have 2 holes remaining, and I'm going to go to here, meshed fill hole. Okay, fill up the hole. So I can imagine that like we have this, so we need to extrude in total of 4. Okay, 4 sticks out of the surface. So this is 1, this is 2, and we need another 3 and 4. Okay, so I see the picture right here. Okay, so I think I'm gonna split this into 2. Okay, so by going to tools, select the mesh, like bevel. Okay, we split this into 2, and later on I'm gonna fix this up. Okay, but let us distribute it first. Okay, so this is gonna be here. Oops, sorry. Undo. Okay. It's something like this. Kind of. Okay, we have to make sure it's balanced. So the size of this and the size of that. Okay, so if you want both sides to be balanced, we can select these 2 together and press a scale and scale it down. So the size of the hole has to be balanced as well. So that there's a gap in between, there's a gap. So maybe I need to select this 2 and scale it up. Scale it down. Okay. Alright, so the size of that and that. So I think this is rather big. So maybe scale it just a bit more. Scale it further. So we have about the same size. Okay. You can see that like the middle part is kind of like a broader, and this is kind of more narrow. So I think I need to scale some parts up or scale some parts down. Okay, maybe these 2. I'm gonna scale it up just a bit. After all, we can't get a very a complete balance. Okay, but this is how the nature of the shape like it's going to build. So not to worry. So next time I'm gonna fix this. So we shouldn't have like 5 points polygon. How do I count 5 points? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're gonna fix that. So use a multi-cut tool. Okay, click here, enter, and wide again to clip. Something is not right. Wait, hold on. Okay, just let me go ahead and select this, delete. and multi-cut tool, the point, enter, point to point, enter, point to point, enter, point to point, enter. Okay, there you go. And delete the middle ones. Okay, so I think we are good. Let's click face, shift. Okay, using Control Shift or Shift to select multiple surfaces, and I am going to extrude those out. Okay, and after I extrude, I need to extrude up to a certain length. Okay, is that going to be too long? I think that's fine. Okay, click on scale, click on the small box right here, and we scale it down. Okay, scale it down. So it works fine for these two, and the middle one. It doesn't work fine with the ones here. Okay, so click Q to quit. So I'm going to scale this personally. Scale it down. Scale it down. Okay, and I think I need to select all of the dots and scale it down just like this. Okay. All right. So after we have done with this, and it is time for us to bend the thing. Okay, we need to bend it a little bit. All right. And there's a curve here as well. So we would like to work on this curve, and later on we will like to work on the other curve. Okay. So we need to add more segments before we can bend. If you click number 3, this is looking quite nice. Okay. It has all this, but just that like this is slightly shorter compared to what we have. But don't worry, after we adding all those lines, like it should look probably about the same. So let's go here, insert H loop, and let's click about like maybe 5. Okay, equal. So we should choose multiple H loops, equal multiplier. Click, 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 and there you go. Okay, Q. Back to object mode, number 3. Does that tell you it's about the same? Okay. Alright, that's good. So next, we would like to select the points, vertex from here to here. And we want to add something that's called lattice. Okay, go to deform, lattice, and we need to do some quick setups. So select that T divisions, middle click, drag it down to 2, and not here, U divisions. Okay. Yeah, probably like this. Okay. So it should be curving like from here to here. Okay, so let's right click here, go to lattice point, select that, and curve it down, curve it down, curve it down. Okay. Alright, so let's get back to object mode and click number 3 and see how it looks. Now, okay, so I probably curve it too much. Okay, lattice point. Yep, like so. Yep, maybe slightly shorter. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, all right. Let's right click back to here, and if you see that, like if I select my objects and I move around, you see like things are kind of squeeze into some hole, you know, like it follows. Okay, so what it does is after you added this to here, you have to collapse. Okay, you have to somehow make it save into the objects. Okay, and to do that, we have to select our objects and go to edit, delete all by type, history. Okay, So it's gone. You can never get back to how it was. Okay, and this is how it's going to be. So after we delete history, that we can move it freely anywhere we want. Okay. All right, and we might need a bit of curve over here. So okay, before we did that, let's try to tweak it. Okay. So if you look at here from front view, not from front, from side view maybe. So our forks, it's floating. Okay, so we have to rotate. Okay, but you can see that my rotate seems to be snappy. I snap to 5, like 10, 15. So I do not want it to be snappy. So I click E, left click, drag down to here, turn off discrete rotate so that I can move freely without the snapping options. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Okay, so if you're having a hard time, try to like get this gapped close. See, like wow, that's difficult. Okay, so yeah, if you have that problem, okay, there are two solutions. It's either that we click from here, like we slowly punch in some numbers, the magic numbers to fit it, or we can add another lattice again. Okay, all right, let's right click, go to lattice, select all points from the front, just drop it. Okay, and just drop it here. All right, cool. And again, let's select our objects, edit, delete by type, history. Okay, we're good. All right, so next it's time for us to add a bit of curve right here. So I think I'll need one more segment over here so that hopefully it looks better. Okay, so mesh tool, insert edge loop. I'm gonna click number 1. Not 5, definitely not 5. Okay, equal multiplier. Something is weird. So let me get back to here. Okay. All right. We're good. Okay, so we can select this and move it slightly. So we can do this manually. I think it's better. Okay. All right, or there's another option which we mentioned before. So if you don't want to do it manually, okay, you can select these points and click B. Okay, B, it's a soft selection. So you can double click here. You can see that soft selection, it's been turned on. So turn on and off. Okay, and you can adjust like how far you want the radius to go. Okay, it's like how far it can be influenced by the points. Okay, all right, so if you want a shortcut, you can hold B button and left click drag to open or close. Okay, so I just want to affect it right here. Okay, let's turn off that and do this manually just a bit more. Okay, and I think like this is rather round. I want it to be more flat, so I'm going to select all of this, all of that, scale. Okay, just a bit. All right. Okay, cool, almost done. Okay, next I want to add some features, okay, or some grip, okay, towards here. Okay, so what I like to do now, it's selecting this. Okay, I have to do this manually, no choice. So Control Shift to keep adding the selections of the surface. Oh, back to here. Control Shift, Control Shift, Control Shift. Okay, I think it should be up to here. All right. So let's go to meshed. Okay, before I continue, I'll need to save the file. This is better to. Okay, fork. Okay. In case I'm going bad luck and it crashes and I lost everything. Okay. So edit mesh, extrude. Okay. Let's click extrude then. All right. So I need to put an offset of 0.1. I think 0.1 is too much. 0.01. Okay, I think that's a good thing, a good value. And then I click G to raise it higher and offset further, like a 0.01. Okay, are we cool? All right, once we're done, we're gonna do the same thing for the other side. Okay, click, 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 Control Shift click, and keep clicking until the same amount of polygons is being selected before. And we're gonna do the same thing. Like click G. Okay, offset for the first time 0.01. G, and let's raise it. I forget to record what's the actual value that I did just now. I'm just gonna roughly pull it out and assume that it's about the same. Okay, once we're done, Q to quit. Right click object mode, click number 1, number 3, so that we can get something like this. Okay, so we completed our fork. Okay, all right, but I think the sticks are too long. Okay, so let us do some quick fix. Just go to top view and vertex up to here, I guess. Okay, and just do another round of lattice. Okay, make sure there isn't any T divisions. Okay, or probably I should say like just 2. Go to side view, checked. Is it short enough? Yep, I think that's good for now. Okay, again, select that, edit, delete all by tab, use 3. We're good. Okay, so next up, I would like to do a quick shading setup. Okay, using basic blend shader. So right click, go to new material, assign new material, and we're gonna use blend. And all right, go to here and let's reduce the amount of color. Okay, let's make it darker and specular root off, bright. Okay. Yo, kind of nice. Okay, nice stainless steel that we have here. Okay, all right, and probably let us put some quick lights. So just go to create lights, point light, press number 7. Okay, wow, shiny. Okay, so all right, so that's pretty much about it. Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned something. And if you like my videos, please feel free to subscribe to my channel, and more videos are coming up. Okay, thanks, and I will see you next time.